Hello and welcome. My name is Carsten Lützen. I'm a Scrum Master and Agile Coach. In this video I will show how to draw arrows. It might seem trivial, but at least there are some good tips and techniques on how to draw arrows. If you like these videos, please subscribe and share. That would be super awesome. And as always, feedback, comments, questions, ideas is more than welcome. Just either write a comment or send me a message. That would be super awesome. But if we look at these arrows, it's kind of a recipe we can follow. If we're wanting to draw a simple arrow, it could be that we're going from A to B, or that we have an idea and what does it take to go from an idea and into the backlog, then we need to draw an arrow, for instance. First things first, if we want text inside the arrow, start writing the text. Second thing, no matter if we're having text or not, I always start out by, so to say, drawing the body of the arrow. Like this. And then these two need to align. Second step is these ones, and they need to be of somewhat the same length. Now you need to find the middle, and then how far out do you want how big should the arrowhead be? So let's put it like there. Now I've put a small dot. Now I need to create a somewhat straight line, or at least mirror the shape. And that's how we draw this simple arrow. Then we can, of course, if we really want to decorate it. Oh, this marker is acting up today. We could just start to make it 3D and whatnot. We could also try to draw some other arrows. Let's say that we want to draw a scrum feedback loop. So when we have an arrow that goes and then folds with itself and continues. I would again start out by drawing the body of the arrow and then create this feedback loop like this. Then take the bottom here like that and then continue it down here. Make sure these two align. Two lines here of the same length, and then a dot in the middle, and then connect this point here. Then we have that. We can also take this, for instance, if we want something that turns either left or right. Again, I draw the body. Now they're of the same length. These two of the same length, I put a dot here and up. And that gives me an arrow. And then I can start to color it, create shadows and stuff like that. If we want to have like two entry points leading into one arrow, I start out by making this U shape. And then again, the body of the arrow, like this. And then when I get to this point, I use the same. So these are the same length, like that. Not the prettiest, but it works. And if I want to have like one arrow with a smaller arrow sticking out of it, again, body first. And then we have the smaller arrow out here. And then joining the big arrow. Then two small lines here. There, I freestyled, you could see how that went. Boop. It's always when you think, I have this under control, and then you start to not follow the simple rules. But that is one way of drawing arrows. If you then decide to want to put some more detail into it, you can either do it like this, making it three-dimensional, and I'm just quickly going to color this with a green color, just for the fun of it. And then these parts I can either make these gray, if I have a gray color available, or I can make the color more solid, so a deeper green, for instance, like this. That will also give you some kind of three-dimensional feeling, and it doesn't require you to have a lot of different colors available, just one green or two shades of green, like that. Then we have somewhat of a three-dimensional feeling to it. Then if you do have a gray marker, at least I think it looks quite nice doing something like this, to just accent it a bit from away from the paper. So that's it. As I said, comments, questions, ideas and feedback is more than welcome, and just send it in a comment, in a message. Please reach out. It's super awesome to hear from you. And then have a super awesome day.